evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Gerry Schumann here on behalf of Chelsea Community Cable Television. Ricky is behind the camera. Mr. Robert Bradley, Executive Director, is in the studio. And we are at the Kiwanis installation, the Kiwanis Club of Chelsea, at the Doubletree by Hilton Hotel in Chelsea. And we have a very special lady right here. She is the outgoing president after a successful 3-year term, Tricia Williams. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing? Thanks for coming again and helping us commemorize this.
Sure. Tell us about Kiwanis, their role in Chelsea. As I know it's a great international organization that's been in existence for many, many years.
Mm-hmm. Well, Chelsea, as you said, has been around for many years, and we our motto is helping one child at a time. And we also, you'll see later on the red jackets, and that symbolizes what we give to the Tufts Floating Hospital for Children. And we just finished our successful track and field for the high school scholarships. And last Saturday, it was a tremendous event. And we just try to do our best. And it's, be strong. And if anybody wants to be recruited for a new member, please reach out to me. That would be absolutely great.
Okay. How long have you been in Kiwanis?
6 years.
What prompted you to join the organization?
Actually, my dad was forever ago, and then Matt Monkowitz, my cousin, was president, and so I kind of stepped into his role, and then we all take turns to be president, VP, and yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's a good, I hate talking. So anyhow, we're also, Sylvia's not here, but Sylvia Ramirez, everyone that knows from the Chelsea Collaborative, will be taking my spot, and Rich Cuthey, everyone knows Chelsea Chamber. It will be VP, and then Michael Mason, that works for the Chelsea schools as well, will continue to be secretary. So we have a really good team, and we're excited.
Gentlemen wearing those nice red jackets.
Those are it. So if Rich wants to come in.
Come on in, Rich. Rich, this is TV as it happens. Here he comes. This is Rich Cuthey. We know him as the executive director of the Chelsea Community.
Where is your red jacket, young lady?
Okay, Executive Director, Chelsea Chamber of Commerce, wearing a beautiful red jacket. Rich, your role in Kiwanis is going to be what?
I'm going to be the vice president.
Okay.
So I'm going to be working with Sylvia, and I think it's going to be a good partnership because she's at the Collaborative, I'm at the Chamber, we're 3 doors away. We both like to get things done, so I think it'll work out very well.
And what would you like to say about Mrs. Williams' reign as president?
First, I have to congratulate you on your pronunciation. So Tricia's been a joy to work with, and we always say that we're the fun club, and.
We're not mentioning the other club that begins with an R.
But we definitely do have a lot of fun while we're trying to do a lot of good, and Tricia really embodies the spirit of that.
We're here with Michael Mason. He is the business manager for the Chelsea Public Schools, but tonight he's wearing the hat of the Kiwanis Club. What's your role here in Kiwanis, Mr. Mason?
I am the secretary of the Chelsea Kiwanis Club.
And how long have you been involved with Kiwanis?
Maybe the last 2 years, yeah.
And how have you enjoyed it?
I've enjoyed it very much. It's a very gratiful experience. You're being able to participate in different fundraisers, different activities that you're directly with students. We do the reading days at the ELC or the different schools at the Mary C. Burke Complex. I think it gives an opportunity for any professional person in the community to meet a group of great people and also give back to the community. One that you're either working in or that you're from. In my case, I grew up here, and as well I work here.
Great. And tell us about the Kiwanis Scholarship Fund that they just had a big race for Kiwanis, and the funds go to Chelsea High graduates?
Yes. So each year we give 4 scholarships. They are 2-year $1,000 scholarships. Yep. So in total of $2,000 for each student, and they've been doing it for multiple years. It's a great cause. I mean, Chelsea Public Schools have done a lot in terms of trying to raise funds to give to the students when they graduate and making them ready for college. And I'm gratified to actually be part of that process here in Kiwanis, as well as my role for Chelsea Public Schools.
And how's the new school on Clark Avenue doing?
Doing good. I'm ready for the grand opening. Get those scissors and cut it open. I'm sure Tom is ready. But yes, yeah, that's great.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
I think we have a good group of people. I consider myself a great person, and I think this group needs a lot more younger people to succeed and go forward. And I consider myself still young, and in our group, there's a few of us, and I think we need more, and I think there's more that wants to give back to this community or give back in general. This is the way to do it. Join Kiwanis.
Do you want to say how old you are? You just said you were young.
I'm in my 30s, so okay.
That's good. That's good.
I'm on the younger side of my 30s too, so that's what I will say. So I'm gonna age myself that way without giving out too much information.
Okay. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your work on behalf of the city.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. That was Michael Mason. He is here for the Kiwanis of Chelsea installation. We'll be back with more from the Doubletree Hotel in Chelsea. We are with Gerry McHugh, the former executive vice president of administration and finance for the Chelsea Public Schools. But tonight he is all Kiwanis all the time. Your role in Kiwanis, Mr. McHugh.
I'm the treasurer of the group.
Okay. How long you been involved?
Well over 10 years.
Yeah.
This Chelsea School Department is a member of Chelsea Kiwanis, and I have been representing the school department for a number of years. Michael Mason has taken over for me in that role, and I'm on the board kind of as an independent volunteer.
Okay. Are you missing the day-to-day interaction with the schools?
I am. I'm still involved a little bit, but there's so many great people that work at Chelsea Public Schools, and I do miss being with that group of people, doing the important work that they're doing in the community.
And the Kiwanis has so much helped the school system with their scholarship program. Talk about that.
Yeah, the Kiwanis Club in Chelsea has given something like almost $120,000 in scholarships since the inception of the track and field event that was just held this past Saturday down at the Mary C. Burke Complex.
Yes, we're not far from the where it was held. And what do you think of this brand new hotel? It's beautiful.
The hotel is outstanding, and the community is so vibrant now. The restaurants, the hotels, of course, the people are great to begin with, and that's what makes it, but there's a lot of things for the community to do. I will say, too, on the scholarship event, we get great support from the business community for that. The Kiwanis kind of puts the event together, but the money really comes from a lot of great businesses in the community.
Okay, anything else, Mr. McHugh?
That's it. We're having our installation tonight, so it's our annual meeting, and officers will be elected for a year into various positions, and we're looking to relax and talk Kiwanis.
Yes, a new president, Sylvia Ramirez. I don't think she has much energy, though. Just kidding. It's the opposite. She's so energetic and vibrant and personable. It's great for Kiwanis.
Yeah, I mean, she is an outstanding choice, and she's going to have a great year.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, take care.
We are with a true Kiwanian, a true Kiwanis legend, Thomas Sparopoulos. Mr. Sparopoulos, what's your role in Kiwanis right now?
Well, now it's just a function of being a member. I've been a past president on the board of directors, and younger people are taking up the call for leadership. This organization has done great wonders for Chelsea over the years. I joined the club in the early 80s and been a member ever since. We raise money. Our main charter is children. Every year we raise about $10,000 for scholarships to the high school. We have a track and field event for the kids. We have about 150 kids there, and many other functions we do during the year.
And there's a lot of camaraderie in Kiwanis, I notice.
There is, yeah. The people here, this club survived over the years, where a lot of clubs have failed. And it's because we run a friendly club. And there's a lot of camaraderie. So, thank you.
Okay. Have a good time tonight.
Will do.
Thank you. That was Thomas Baropoulos, a member since the 1980s. That's about 4 decades. Okay, we have the woman of the hour, the next president of the Chelsea Kiwanis Club. I first met her when she was president of Chelsea Pop Warner, did a great job there. Here she is, all that energy, all that personality. Congratulations, Madam President.
Thank you very much. I'm very glad to be in this role.
Sylvia Ramirez, you've done a lot for Chelsea, and now you're going to set out and lead the Kiwanis. Tell us about Kiwanis' activities in Chelsea.
Absolutely. Well, Kiwanis is a service club that our mission is to service the children of the world. And of course, our focus are the children of Chelsea in our community. And that is one of my goals this year, to make sure little ones in our community understand the service and the mission of our club. And of course, get more members into our club and make fun, enjoyable activities for our community.
And tell us about your work at the Collaborative.
So I have embarked in a new position at the Collaborative. I'm no longer running the Summer Youth Employment Program. I'm actually, since April, I am the Workforce Development Manager. I am working aggressively to make sure our community gets ready for the upcoming casino jobs. And we have amazing opportunities for English classes, computer classes, citizenship, and other amazing opportunities.
Okay, I noticed you're wearing that nice red jacket. How does one get these beautiful red jackets?
So you need to be an active member of Kiwanis in order to have the honor of getting one of these jackets. These jackets represent the 14th district of Kiwanis in New England. And what it means is that by our club purchasing a jacket, they donate $1,000 to the Kiwanis Pediatric Trauma Institute at the New England Medical Center. So it is not a great looking jacket. However, it means a lot because we're giving back to people that truly need it.
Okay, and you are succeeding Tricia Williams. She did a fine job as president.
Yes, she certainly did. She was amazing. We're going to miss her in her role, but she will continue being an active member of our club.
Okay, anything else going on in Chelsea we should know about? Madam President Sylvia Ramirez.
There is a lot of stuff happening in Chelsea. However, something important that is connected to Kiwanis is our October 4th comedy night at the Kowloon. We're selling tickets. Please look us up on Facebook or send us an email. Find me in the Collaborative. We're selling tickets. Please come and join us. It should be a fun night. We're raising money for the scholarship fund.
And will you be delivering an inaugural address as the new president tonight?
Yes, tonight. That's the plan.
Okay, so viewers, her inaugural address is forthcoming. Don't miss it. Sylvia Ramirez, new president, Kiwanis Club of Chelsea.
Thank you, Gerry.
Felicitaciones.
Muchas gracias.
We have a very special guest, Gladys Vega, executive director of the Chelsea Collaborative. She is a colleague of the incoming president, Sylvia Ramirez. What a great night this is for Sylvia and the Collaborative.
Yes, I'm extremely happy that Sylvia will be the Kiwanis president. She does so much for the community, and it's about time that we honor her this way. And I think she's going to do a marvelous job. She has been doing a great job as a member of the Kiwanis Club, but now as the president, I mean, they're going to be very, very busy because she's going to have them working.
And I know the Kiwanis, they do the great thing for the
Shoebox?
Yes.
So the Shoebox initiative, she has been extremely involved with that. And from the beginning, she has taken the leadership of that, does it at the Collaborative, and it's very, very helpful. It's a great event for a great cause.
And they donate to scholarships. I know you've had children in the schools.
Yes. And we're very grateful that some of our children from the Summer Youth Employment Program and from the city have benefit from the Kiwanis Club Scholarship Fund.
And what's new at the Collaborative?
New, everything, pretty much. We've been doing a lot of new work. We have an incredible paid membership, over 350 paid members of the Collaborative that pay a small little fee. They participate in everything. Before, we used to give all of our services completely free. Now we ask them for a small donation, and everybody's coming and everybody's doing the work, and we have a lot of people involved, and we're doing amazing work. We're doing the ESL classes. We have approximately, we're open 7 days a week now. So Sundays, we're doing a pre-academy class, which is basically for people that don't know how to read and write in their own language. we're teaching them. So it's literacy, but we don't want to call it that. We basically tell our folks that if they want sort of like some of the pre-courses, in order for them to be able to learn English and stuff, that they need to get those requirements first. And it has worked. So we have approximately 12 classes going on. Citizenship is huge and key. We have a waiting list, and for all these programs, we probably have a waiting list of 381 people that we're going to begin to figure out who else is doing what so that they can help us out.
Well, thank you, Gladys and Sylvia Ramirez and all the colleagues at the Collaborative for the great work they do in Chelsea.
Yes, thank you very much, and I'm grateful that the Kiwanis Club has honored Sylvia and understand the amazing work she does in the community, how committed she is, and she will do wonders in the 1 year that she's going to be with Kiwanis as the president of the board. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, that was Gladys Vega. We'll be back at the installation. We are with John Chiricello, representing Bunker Hill Community College and the Kiwanis Club of Chelsea. Tell us about your role in Kiwanis, what made you join, and the camaraderie of the membership.
Well, I have to be honest with you. When I first joined, I first got hired by Bunker Hill Community College. I was working there for about a year, and the vice president at the time, who was the actual member that represented Bunker Hill Community College, was moving on to another position. And he said, John, would you like taking my role as a representative from Bunker Hill Community College? And I said, a role for what? He said, I'm a Kiwanis member. And I said, Bill, what is that? What is a Kiwanis? I never heard of it in my life. So he explained it to me, and I said, you know something? I think I would like that. And I have to say, it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I've never worked with people who are so unselfish, put other people first, and our club is basically about helping all the children in the community, the state, even throughout the world. We're a global organization, and it's just the best thing I ever did. So unselfish, and I'm so happy to be a member, and that's all I can say.
Okay, we meet once a week, is it?
We meet once a week here at the Doubletree. Once in a while, the summertime will vary. We'll maybe go to a couple of different restaurants in the community, but we basically meet at the Doubletree once a week on Thursdays at 12:15, and everybody is more than welcome to join us. We're happy to have you.
And you've been here for the emergence of Chelsea as quite a city. We're standing in a newly renovated hotel. There are hotels right near here, and there's another hotel on Broadway near the skating rink. It's been amazing transformation.
Absolutely. I've worked for Bunker Hill. I'm in my 18th year, and what I'll say is the city has evolved unbelievably. I mean, it's grown leaps and bounds. And one thing that hasn't changed when I first came to the community is the people of Chelsea. Outstanding people. They really care about the city. They care about each other. And that was from day one and hasn't changed one bit.
Okay, well said. Nice to see you. Have a great time tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you all. And thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.
John Chiricello has been here 18 years, and he loves Chelsea, and he really likes Kiwanis, and we're glad to have him as a member. He is the Senior Vice President of Retail Services at Metro Credit Union in Chelsea, that great institution. But tonight, Paul Swart takes on the role as Kiwanian. And what's your role here, and how much have you enjoyed being a member of this fine organization?
I'm currently a member of the board of directors. I have been a member for 17 years. I was president for 4 years, treasurer for 2, and I've been on the board for another 5 years. So I think it's a great organization. We do a lot of good things for the community, especially for the kids, but even the senior citizens too. And it just makes you feel good to be able to help the community that you serve.
Okay, and we have a new president coming in.
Yes.
Will she be able to reach the level of excellence that Paul Swart did in his 4 years as president, the great Sylvia Ramirez?
Oh, Sylvia will blow it away, 100%. And I actually am a distinguished past president. We had to meet certain criteria for the club and myself, and that hasn't been done in a long time, and I bet Sylvia's the next one to do it.
Okay, and we're coming off the great reign of Tricia Williams.
But Patricia did an awesome job. She was so dedicated to it. It's tough. Things are trying to have these types of organizations. People have so many things going on in their lives. It's hard to keep the club together, and she did an amazing job. She was like the glue that held us together.
Do you develop a lot of great friendships through Kiwanis?
Oh, absolutely. I think we'll be friends for life.
Okay, anything else, Mr. Swart?
Just go Kiwanis.
Okay.
Thanks,
Roy Avellaneda. Avellaneda. Chelsea, Counselor at Large, here tonight for the Kiwanis installation. New President Sylvia Ramirez, outgoing President Patricia Williams. Roy, it's always great to see you. You have this nice shirt on, and we're gonna
always promoting, always be
yes,
selling.
yes.
ABC.
Okay.
I'm always wearing one of my many 3 hats, right?
Okay.
Whether it's council,
Yes.
the real estate, or
Cafe.
the cafe. I can't even remember. Thank you for remembering.
And what about the bakery?
Well, that's Dad.
Oh,
That's inheritance. That's just not part of
Great Tito's Bakery.
Yes.
Roy, Kiwanis, they do it all in Chelsea. A great organization.
Absolutely. Part of Chelsea's social fabric here, a great organization that helps raise money for the many causes here. And it's wonderful to be with them tonight as they install Sylvia Ramirez, who I consider a friend. Her work, as the director, lately as the director for the Summer Jobs Youth Program at the Chelsea Collaborative. She's been great. Many years of service as involved with the cheerleaders in the Chelsea Pop Warner. So everyone in Chelsea knows of Sylvia, her commitment to the community, and so it's just a reflection of the organization itself, that those are the type of people who are making up the Kiwanis membership, is someone like Sylvia. And it's great to see her take over and put her, fingerprints on the organization and lead for the next year. So I'm happy to be here and, celebrate with them.
We have a distinguished guest here. She's the Lieutenant Governor of Kiwanis, District 12. Rita Cornelio. And she's from Medford. And she's going to tell us about the structure of Kiwanis, how she became Lieutenant Governor. And she's here to welcome the newest president, Sylvia Ramirez.
I am. I'm here to welcome Sylvia. I've known Sylvia now for a few years, so I'm very excited for her. Actually, Lieutenant Governor is a very distinguished, I think, position because I have different clubs in my division. I am the Lieutenant Governor of Division 12, but we're all part of the New England Kiwanis Association and, of course, Bermuda. So we make up of quite a few, many different. We're looking at Maine. We're looking at Massachusetts. There is Connecticut as part of our division, New Hampshire, Vermont. So it's a very large division. Division 12 comprises of Chelsea, of course, Medford. We have Everett. We have the Greater Boston. We have now added 2 new clubs, which is Burlington and Wakefield. We have Somerville. And we have Malden. I think that is, we have quite a few clubs in our division. So I've been a member of Kiwanis in Medford since 2001 and been president, distinguished president. I was also president-elect. So you go down the chairs, and then I was voted by all of these clubs to be their lieutenant governor. So I'm very happy to welcome Sylvia. She's going to be a fantastic president, as Tricia was. So, again, Chelsea is a great club, and I wish them all the luck in the world.
Okay. Thank you, Lieutenant Governor, for being here on this distinguished evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. I'm very honored to be here.
Okay, there you have it. The Lieutenant Governor is here tonight to welcome Sylvia's presidency. It's exciting. It's energetic. And we'll be back.
Welcome everyone to our annual installation dinner for the Chelsea Club of Kiwanis. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. light with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
She's a singer.
I would like to acknowledge our following guests: Rita, singer, Lieutenant Governor for District 12, who will be administering the oath of office. Will Bradford, Lieutenant Governor designate for Division 12, and he will be taking over for Rita effective October 1st. Roy
Avellaneda.
City Councilor at Large. And I'd like to thank again always the Chelsea Community Cable, Ricky Velez, and Carrie Schumann from the Chelsea Record.
Jamie.
Jamie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And so I would like to introduce my following Chelsea Kiwanis, and please introduce your guests. Sylvia Ramirez, incoming president.
Yes, so I have with me my mom, Rita Cornelio, my daughter, Ginelli, and my granddaughter, Alina, and then my good friend, Nilsa, that many of you have met before, my co-worker in crime, Gladys Vega from the Chelsea Collaborative, and City Councilor Roy Avellaneda. Thank you for joining me.
And we have Rich Cuppy, incoming vice president. Gerry McHugh, treasurer and board of directors. Michael Mason, secretary. Bill Carafa. Amy Carafa-Almas. Renee Queso-Griffin, board of directors. John Chirichillo, board of directors. Elaine Monge, board of directors. Tom Spiropoulos, and you have?
Yes, Carol Elena.
Past girlfriend of 33 years.
And Paul Swart, board of directors.
I think so.
Invocation from Bill Carafa.
I'd like to welcome all the Kiwanians, the Guest Club Kiwanians, friends, relatives, welcome. The good Lord has bestowed upon us physical health, and we'd like to thank Him for minds to think, hearts to love, and hands to work for the benefit of others. Dear Lord, thank you for this gift of food you've placed upon our table, and help us all to do your work in any way we're able. God bless. Thank you. Amen.
That wasn't me.
It's me. Good evening, everyone. And welcome to the installation at the Chelsea Club. First of all, I want to tell you all, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, not only for myself, but I know New England, Kiwanis, and Bermuda, for your dedication, your passion to Kiwanis. Be proud that you are a Kiwanian. You have eliminated iodine deficiency. You have eliminated neonatal tetanus. You have saved hundreds and thousands of men and children and women. So be proud of yourselves, and again, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for your dedication, your commitment to Kiwanis and to the Chelsea community. Now, we are first going to discharge our wonderful president here. So, all right, so Tricia Williams. The members of the Chelsea Club would like to take this opportunity to thank you for your service and your commitment for this past year. Hope that you continue to remain active in the outstanding work your club performs in the Chelsea community. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in recognizing the accomplishments that Tricia has made. Tricia, you are formally discharged as president. believe you are, hold on, I have this, oh, it's in here. I had it written down, that's good. Money in. Okay, so I'm looking at Paul Swart, John Chiricello, Elaine Mongi, and Renee Passo-Griffin. Will you please come forward? All right. I'd like to take this opportunity again to thank the officers and members of the Chelsea Club for your invitation and for your privilege to share in the festivities by allowing me to install this year's officers and directors. So, the Board of Directors is composed of you. You are the elected directors and officers. Most of your club's business is conducted by the board or directors, so you are assuming a significant responsibility for your club. You will determine policies and activities. You will approve the budget and payment of bills, council committees, and approve new members. In essence, you will manage the club. Are you willing to accept the responsibilities that I have previously mentioned? I'll answer, I will. I will. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in showing our appreciation as we now install them as the newly elected Board of Directors. Will our club secretary please come forward? And that is Michael Mason. Michael, the club secretary is perhaps the unsung hero. All of us are aware of the presence of the club secretary, but few of us realize the true degree to which the club secretary will influence the success of the administrative year. As the secretary, you must look after the details of the club and the board meetings, do all of the reports, submit them in a timely manner, be responsible for the collect of the dues. You have to record all of the correspondence and other items necessary for the smooth functioning of the club. Your active interest and involvement in all club matters will be vital to the club's success in the year ahead. Are you willing to accept the responsibilities of this position? Please answer, I will. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as I formally recognize Michael Mason as the new club secretary for the year 2018-2019. Will our treasurer, Gerry McHugh, please come forward? Hello, Gerry. As treasurer, you have been elected to an office demanding not only your absolute integrity, but also your financial ability. It is your task to deposit the funds of the club and to disperse them among the directors of the Board of Directors. You will report to the club's finances at each meeting of the board and at such other times as the president and the board may request. Are you willing to accept the previously mentioned responsibilities of this office? Please answer, I will. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me in appreciation as I formally install our treasurer, Gerry McHugh, as the new club treasurer for 2018. Thank you. Now, will our vice president please come forward? Rich Cuthie?
Close.
All right. Hello, Rich.
Hello, Rita.
All right. As vice president, you know the responsibilities you would assume on being elected. You also know that you must be ready to assume the responsibilities of the president of the club in their absence. Therefore, I ask you to consider the remarks that I will name to the new president as being addressed to you also. Are you willing to accept the responsibilities of your position? Answer, I will.
I will.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in appreciation as I formally install our Vice President, Rich Cuthie, and we do have a pin, and who will be pinning? Oh yes, Renee. You will be pinning Rich.
I would let no other.
No other. Thank you. I know the Italian way, sorry. Okay.
Your turn.
May I have Sylvia please come forward? One of the greatest privileges of representing the International Board is that of the installation of the President. Sylvia, you have been elected to the highest office of this club, with all the privileges and responsibilities pertaining thereto. There is no charge I can give you as to assume these responsibilities. You are qualified.
Thank you.
You know Kiwanis, you know your club. You know the challenging task ahead. You have distinguished yourself in your club. You exemplify Kiwanis in your family life, in your professional relationships, and in your work with fellow Kiwanians. You're ready for the responsibility of president. Having been elected to serve as club president, I ask you to respond, I will, to this question. You will faithfully and energetically support the Constitution of Kiwanis International and the bylaws of the New England Bermuda Kiwanis Club.
I will.
And give your time and talents in gaining the goals you have set for the club.
I will.
I install you as president for the 2018-2019 administrative year. I wish you the same commitment and dedication from your fellow Kiwanians for your goals as you have given for the goals of the others before you. So, Mama, will you please come and pin your daughter? Oh, my God. Your president, Sylvia Ramirez. Now, Kiwanis is a global organization of volunteers dedicated to changing the world, one child and one community at a time. Our hope is that the Kiwanians of Chelsea will work together to achieve what one person cannot accomplish alone. Your focus is to make your community, your city, and the world a much better place to live. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Sylvia, would you like to say a few words, please? Sure.
Try and stop her.
The floor is yours,
So, I was sure. First of all, I want to take a moment for all of us to take a moment to reflect on previous people who supported our lunch and our meals here at this very much mentioned hotel before the name of DoubleTree was a Wyndham. And Peter was an amazing server for all of us. So I want to ask each and every one of you to please stand up and take a moment of silence on his memory, since we just found out today that he passed. So a moment of silence, please, and thank you. Thank you. Please don't sit. I want to ask also for a moment of silence if you guys don't remember, I am originally from Puerto Rico, and today is a year anniversary of the devastation of Hurricane Maria. And I want us to take a moment of silence for all the people that lost their lives as a result of this devastation, and for all the families that are still struggling, whether it's here in the mainland or in the island, as a result of this hurricane. Thank you. Thank you. So, this is my speech. We had a moment of silence, but of course my granddaughter was speaking. She's just like her grandmother, her people. So today is an important day, guys. Why is that? We are definitely, if we were the fun club before, God Almighty, imagine the possibilities with this Latina woman as president of this club. I am absolutely humble and honored to have chosen to take this role. As most of you know, I am not strong character, very outspoken, loud. Come on, who am I lying? I'm a leader, extremely passionate about what I believe. And that passion includes the mission of Kiwanis. I want all children, young and adult, young and old, to be passionate about Chelsea, our community, and who we are. I believe that our city, and most importantly, that one day they can also give back. With us as Kiwanians, or with any other club. Or without any club. But of course, we want them to become Kiwanians. My promise to everyone in our community is to continue to empower our members to find fun and amazing opportunities in creative ways to continue to give back to our community. My goal this term is to obviously increase membership, Roy. Partner with other groups and organizations to continue to give back to children of Chelsea and surrounding areas in fun and enjoyable ways. I want to develop awareness of who we are and create opportunities for younger people to learn about the amazing opportunities Kiwanis has to offer. Not now, but moving along. I would also like to especially focus on one of the challenges our community is facing, which is unhealthy lifestyle and racism, meaning bullying and lack of understanding of cultures. But that's for moving forward. This club, the Chelsea Kiwanis Club, is always willing to give back. There is no challenge that we can't defeat. I truly, truly believe that. We are the small but fun club, and we can manage and handle anything that comes in front of us. We are here because we were made to give back. I ask of you, my fellow Kiwanians, to please be patient, understanding, and most importantly, aware that I am always in a fast gear. Thank you for your service and your crazy commitment to be part of the year to come ahead by my side as your president. To the Chelsea Collaborative family, thank you for designating me many years ago to be the representative of our organization at the club. It was right up my alley, and you could not have chosen a better person. It's true. Volunteering has always been one of my biggest commitments. And one of my biggest commitments that I don't have time for, but I have always done it, somehow, some way. To my family, and that includes my friends, thank you for your love, understanding, and remember that all that I give back, I do it from the heart. Please, let's all embark in this fun but crazy roller coaster of this coming year ahead. Muchas gracias.